Yo, what it do, what it do? Welcome to the Velvet Read. Today, we are talking about something that just, man, this thing took me out. You know what I'm saying? It took me out. I'm up here reading about a woman was left on life support for a gestation of days because she was pregnant. They kept her on this life support so long that the body started to decay. It started to rot. And that thing there, y'all, it came in like a lightning bolt. And it just moved me to write a piece about it. You know what I'm saying? How I ended up in the womb of horror is our readers know today. Corpse gestation and the assault. I said assault on the woman's sovereignty, which always seemed to be under fire to me. I don't know about you. As you know, I'm always minding my own cosmic business, scrolling through the tickety tock, vibing with the algorithm, looking for a laugh or a life hack. You know, something that keeps the life interesting, and then all of a sudden, the energy shifted. And I saw something so disturbing that it grabbed my spirit by the collar and it didn't let go. So today, we are talking about what has happened to Adriana Smith, 30-year-old nurse from Georgia, who was declared brain dead while pregnant. Instead of honoring her life, her death, or the state that she was in, all they saw was a viable womb. And this is a disclaimer, these are just my opinions. They kept her body on life support for days, not for her, but for the fetus inside of her, right? Literally until the body again started to decay. And it made me go down a rabbit hole of how many other women have been through this. It also sent me down another rabbit hole of what exactly the child experiences in the birth canal of death, in the womb of decay. Remember, the umbilical cord is to be tied to the mother that supports life, nutrition, memories, tones of her voice. And now that is void of existence. So I ask you, what does that mean not only for her and her family, her child, the child of death, but what the future looks like? What does the future look like for women of childbearing age who may indeed encounter this decision through family, friends, their children? What does it really entail in the patriarchal society that we live in? Okay. So please take your time and read through the next 5 chapters. We go deep, we unveil, we get real, and we talk about the border between death and desecration. With the sovereignty of the Black woman, particularly, since we are the most demographic that's affected by death during birth, I have created a Sovereignty Beyond Death resource and action guide to help you protect your body, honor the dead, and most of all, expose the system. This is a free download, and the link is in the description in the bio. And just remember, this is not a story, it's a warning. So I have supplied some tools, articles, legal references, and organizations that you can use to deepen your awareness, protect your autonomy, and take real world action. Because this may happen to Adriana today, but it may happen to someone you love tomorrow. Please feel free to go look it back at all of my articles. They are deep. They are revealing. They are a different view. Living in a different country, I'm able to see the layers. I am the oracle and I read patterns. So you may be able to see or read something that would change your perspective, open and expand your mind. All of my new subbies welcome aboard. Get ready for the ride because we have so much more to come. Also, for my subscribers, I have a book coming out, The Unmade Man. Man, I think this is going to be a bestseller. So if you are subscribed, a paid subscriber, you will receive a discount on buying the book. If you haven't subscribed, please feel free to do so. Every person counts. I see you out there. And if this piece activated something in you, if you felt chills, clarity, or confirmation, then guess what, y'all? You exactly where you need to be. So subscribe to Soul Soil, follow me at The Velvet Reed on YouTube, and support my work, my research, and this portal of truth that exists beyond algorithms, fear, and distraction. Subscribe to my Substack. It's not just a Substack, it's a sanctuary. So subscribe, support, and share. My fellow soul warrior, protect your energy, defend your frequency, and rise above the bullshit. Until next time, with truth and transmission, Nikki the Oracle, out.